Hi guys, my name is Julia. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the printing press because in my personal opinion, I think that this form of disruptive technology had the biggest influence on humanity. So we can just jump right in. So before the printing press, the average citizen had very little access to education. Only the wealthy and highly skilled were given the resources to learn about science, news, etc. Many people received their information from priests, and the average citizen didn't have much access to their own Bible. As a whole, society had extreme difficulty advancing, and productivity was very low. So, where did it all begin? China. The printing press was originally created in China by Cheung, and it was referred to as the Diamond Sutra. And when it was created, they used block printing, and it consisted of mainly wooden parts. The device allowed for faster production of books, news, pamphlets. It did definitely help during that time, but was further developed in the 15th century by Johannes Gutenberg. And Gutenberg remodified it in a lot of very helpful ways that essentially made it as successful as it was and continued to be. So about 150 years later, Johannes Gutenberg reintroduced the printing press, also known as the Gutenberg Press, to Europe. Um, Gutenberg remodified the printing press by replacing wood with metal and metal blocks for each letter. Additionally, he made his own ink to adhere to the metal rather than the wood, and Gutenberg was kind of known to find the perfect method to this printing press device. It was the most important invention of the Renaissance and further known to revolutionize society. Many people actually only know Gutenberg to be the inventor of the printing press and don't know that it originated in China much before Gutenberg remodified it. So, the spread of the printing press. The printing press was a device made for mass production of newspapers, books, pamphlets, in particular the Bible. After being introduced to Germany, the printing press was introduced to Italy in 1965, and so on. After Italy, the printing press spread throughout Paris, Spain, Barcelona, Lisbon, and England, eventually going worldwide. Needless to say, the printing press allowed for many scholars to share their ideas and their knowledge with the world, and more importantly, regular citizens were able to access this information. So the printing press was an extremely disruptive influence on their, at the time, current society. The printing press started the printing revolution. This device was the first ever that allowed for mass production of printed material. The printing press threatened all scribes. Scribes were official writers and record keepers who hand wrote things, basically. And this incredibly fast rate of production forced scribes to either adopt this new technology or go out of business altogether. The printing press greatly affects how our world functions today. The printing press laid the foundation for the news industry. The printing press was used mostly to print books, pamphlets, and newspapers, but today we are able to print just about anything. And some examples of this are advertisements, license plates, clothing, and pictures. Everything today that is printed material stemmed from the printing press and the creation of it. So, in summary, the printing press forever changed the way information is stored, transmitted, and replicated. There's no longer a need for scribes today because we can print everything in a very fast way. This device built the printing industry, further advancing all of the other industries like fields of medicine, finance, news and media, etc. The list goes on. In my personal opinion, I really don't know what the world would be today and how it would operate had the printing press never been invented. And I think that because of that, it definitely has the biggest influence on humanity. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that there's a lot you can take away from this. Here are my sources if you guys wanted to go look um, for some closer, more specific information. But thank you for watching.